another episode of Getting Our Us Together. Alright, that's enough. I'm trying to incorporate these sound effects and what's going on the show. But yeah, again, welcome. For the listeners, you can't actually see this, but my partner is not here right now. His black ass is running late. Well, I asked him why. I'm sure he'll say, didn't nobody tell me, but then I could tell him that, you told me Sundays at 5. So he on his way. So right now, as a step in, so I can get these issues off my chest, I have my wife sitting here with me. You want your government on there?
No.
Okay, well.
Miss Crowder is in there.
This is Mrs. Crowder. How you doing?
Good.
It's been a good day today.
Yeah.
What did we do today?
We were very productive in
Laundry.
a domestic way.
Yeah, laundry.
Which is...
We went out but getting stuff to play outside with Nye and...
The kids.
Yeah. Our anniversary is coming up Sunday. I'm a little stressed. She's not. She don't really care. She cared. When I say she don't care, I mean it in the aspect of she's fine with just us
staying in America.
Yeah. I wanted to do something crazy. Not crazy, but something more than nothing. But time, because after we got married, we didn't get to our honeymoon because right after we got married, she messed up our lives and got pregnant.
No.
Well,
we had a trip planned, but
yeah.
Instead of our trip, we decided to get married.
Yeah, and from there, that's a long process and journey, so we didn't really get to reschedule the trip we were going to take, and now the baby is here, so it's just a lot going on. So my anxiety has been going up because I just feel like
allowing it to go
right,
up.
but I feel like our anniversary.
Everybody wants to be able to do more
or something.
I mean,
it's not that we can't do something. It's not like we dead ass homeless and broke out here and we can't afford to do anything. It's just the fact that it was
more.
Yeah, and the last minute. I'm last minute. She don't like planning. No, she doesn't like planning trips or nothing like that. I hate doing that stuff. So it's kind of like
I'll plan it if I absolutely have to.
Yeah, I don't want to do it at all. But yeah, so I'm just in this space where I'm trying to figure out what we about to be doing this week, and it's going. I'm cool now, but I know what's going to happen.
It'll work out in our favor if you are positive about it.
Yeah.
If you keep putting out the negative energy of, I'm getting anxiety, I'm getting stressed out,
I'm fine.
X, Y, and Z, something won't happen. Because that's what you're paving the way for us.
Yeah, and it's supposed to rain, so.
Either way, we'll have a great day, like we did today. We didn't do much, but it was still a good day.
Yeah, but that's just like a normal Sunday.
Okay, but anyways.
It's not like
it's still
anniversary.
Okay, but it's just a title. Society put that stamp on. What about the slaves who had anniversaries?
Oh my gosh.
They didn't have. I'm saying, it's a title. The same thing as it's just a concept. Like beauty is just beauty. There's no specific way somebody has to look for them to be beautiful.
Yeah, but slaves also didn't have
I'm off the slave
frying pans and seasoning and all that stuff either.
Okay,
that don't mean that we should be
the
without.
Anniversary, the title of anniversary is just a concept and the thing that people paint for that picture.
Yeah, but that's the time we live in.
You're going to look at somebody else's picture or you're going to paint your own picture.
Right, but in
you're
our
paint
picture.
your own picture.
Right, but.
So in our eyes, what does that look like?
Look, right. In your eyes, yeah, but I wanted.
I want to look at somebody else's
No,
picture.
I don't care about what everybody else is doing. I'm
out.
stressed because I feel like we should be doing
because you're looking
something.
at somebody else's picture.
What other picture?
You're falling into the concept of you have to be doing something extravagant.
Okay, so for the rest of our lives, I don't have to do anything for anniversaries. Is what
We
you're
don't
telling
have
me.
to do anything. We don't have to. It's what we want to do.
Oh, okay. I just make sure that we got to keep that same energy. And if we don't care about anniversaries, then we don't care about kids' birthdays too. Kids' birthdays, we don't have to do anything for birthdays.
You fall into the thing of you have to do something extravagant, like, you know.
So, what we do yesterday? We did absolutely nothing yet. Watch Life is so dope.
We went to see Deadpool yesterday.
Yeah. But no, we got COVID. I went to go see Deadpool yesterday. But so don't say we. You fell. You was asleep in the movie.
I seen the part where he had those little baby legs. Why was his legs like that? Is that a spoiler?
Oh my
God. Yeah, no. That's not a spoiler. Babe, I don't even want to talk about this with you because you woke up and we watched 13. I watched 13 Reasons Why. You watched some of it.
I watched
13 Reasons Why was good though this season. I didn't know how they were going to pick this season up.
I don't know how they're going to do third season.
Probably about school shootings.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not going to spoil
because
that.
The first season was suicide. I feel like the second season was rape.
Yeah. Yeah, more about second.
The
because
third season might
the
be shooting.
Me Too and Time's Up movements. I think that's what they cater more to this season because of it.
And they picked up on school shooting briefly, like really small.
You know what I was thinking about? This really ain't nobody's business. It's probably gonna make you uncomfortable to talk about this. Okay, so the times that we. Okay, so let me preface this and just say that with this whole Bill Cosby. Now I ain't drug my wife or nothing like that, but the whole like drinking, rape culture.
Oh, because I don't remember. Are you bringing up that time where I don't remember?
Not
and
that.
You shouldn't have did
no, not that. Relax. But sometimes when I be looking at these stories, I'll be like, wait.
Compared it
did
to
I rape my wife?
Exactly, because I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed every bit of it.
Okay, relax. This is what we're not going to do. This is what we're not about to do.
Because what was that song? Play that song.
What song?
You know what song? The song you played the next morning. You seen the stars in the movie.
Oh, That's not what I was talking about. But while we're on this subject, no, it's not what I was talking about. So, I ain't about to go into the details of what really happened. But I'll be thinking
that's
too.
What happened.
That's not what happened. Stop it.
What are the details if I don't remember?
You said what?
What are the details if I don't remember? Okay, what was the point of you bringing that up?
I was about
wondering
to
if you raped your wife.
Yeah.
At the time, I
if I've
wasn't
ever.
right.
But okay, so that's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is, drinking. There's been times that you've been drinking, and I don't know, because I'm kind of confused on what this whole Me Too move. Like,
you're trying to say if you're gonna black out,
like any of that before you jump the gun.
I didn't know. I thought I was good until I don't even know how I got home.
You so full of shit.
I don't remember anything.
Okay.
We could barely remember what we did that day. Because remember we were having a conversation what you said it was Cooper's Hawk the last place we went. I don't remember that.
Okay, do you feel you were raped? Answer yes or no. And be honest.
If it wasn't you, I feel like I would.
Okay, so you wasn't raped then?
I mean, if you're in a relationship, I guess.
No, you can be raped in a relationship.
Well, I don't know.
You definitely can be raped in a relationship.
I don't remember, so that's up to you.
Oh, well, as long as you're here smiling about it, then I guess we fine. But, yeah, that energy, I was just thinking, I was waiting to talk about this on our YouTube channel. But now that we're talking about it here, I don't think I feel comfortable about talking about this.
But how did you feel doing that to a dead body?
Where my sound effects at? You wildin'. You are wildin' today. In fact,
Why the fuck you lying?
What?
Why you always
I asked you a
lying?
question.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Oh man,
You brought it up.
that's not where I was going with this.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, but damn, that's crazy.
I mean, but how do you feel in that moment if a person is unconscious?
Stop it. You ain't look. First of all, there are people who really get raped. We should not be laughing about this or
Okay, change the
smiling. I don't care if people get mad. I you know how I am. My sense of humor is right along this alley, and I don't care about backlash and all that. But I just don't want to make light of.
I don't know how I'd feel if you were like out of it, not remembering. I'm just sitting here like doing my thing, and you're not even conscious.
You were conscious.
Well, I don't remember. I
What are you
wasn't
talking
mentally
about?
conscious. I don't remember.
Who did you tell me I was with? Since we going through this, tell me who you told. Who was the person that I was with that night? It wasn't Shamara. It was who? Go ahead.
Oh, Cinnamon.
Yeah.
But that's
And who was Cinnamon?
What do you mean?
No, tell me who's
My alter ego.
Okay, so what is your alter ego does what?
What?
I'm
It's just an
asking
alter
you.
ego. People know what alter ego.
I know
Not
people
men,
know.
but females.
Right, but you have one.
Yeah.
So when you say,
But I'm just because I don't know what she does. That's why she's my alter ego.
okay, so let's just get that out there in the open, because I don't want people thinking I actually raped
What
you.
up?
What up, man?
I totally forgot, man. I had a game, so.
I told you.
Like, that's what she said you was gonna say. He probably got a game.
I did. I was playing my game, man.
We were talking about the night I raped my wife.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's. Wait, you gotta scoot over.
Oh, you already started?
Yeah, it's been started. Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
but yeah, so I was thinking about this Me Too movement and stuff. We was talking about 13 Reasons Why, and then we started talking about the Me Too movement. And then that brought up in my mind, like, damn, wait, let me ask you about a certain thing, and then she just started throwing all our skeletons out in the open. I even
No, you brought it up.
I didn't bring
You
that
said,
up. You
okay,
brought that
I'm
up.
gonna
So,
break
the
that.
night that you raped, what did you say the night
No.
that you...
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
so...
you said I want to bring it up, but it might make you feel uncomfortable. But how could I feel uncomfortable if I didn't know?
Didn't know.
Right, this is where we're going with this conversation.
What, Bill Cosby?
That's what that's what it sounded like. But then
did.
I had to bring it back and reel it in and let them know that she has an alter ego that told me some nasty shit that she wanted me to do. So I thought she was awake and responsive, and she definitely was responsive. But then she started talking about how does it feel to be laying with a dead body and all this other thing. It's like, okay, it's getting out of fucking control now.
So, that sounds crazy.
Crazy.
I came in on the wrong part of that conversation.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
a lot of guys do that, I'm sure.
Do what? Do
No,
what?
no, this
Their
is what,
girlfriends are like
but this is what the guy was trying to figure out. Like,
pissy drunk.
is there a lot of, like, when you have sex with somebody and y'all drunk, or one person is drunk or y'all drunk, they say that's rape.
No, they don't.
That's what this whole Me Too thing is. They're saying that is an aspect
No,
of
I'm
rape
saying,
culture.
maybe you haven't been that drunk, but like people who can't handle their liquor, they're like pissy drunk, and I mean when they wake up, they don't really remember what happened. That type of drunk.
I mean, I've been that type of drunk party.
Oh, you
19 to 29. Like, but I'm not about to sleep with a woman that doesn't know what she's doing. And
Right.
is drunk.
Yeah, but what
I-
about? Never mind. I'm not gonna pull your shit. This is for you to talk
I'm
about.
not-
For Ryan, stories with Ryan Lomax.
I
When
know.
you gonna start these stories?
I don't know,
Because
man.
I want to talk about one
I'm not-
in particular
we're
that
not-
goes along with this.
I don't know what.
But you the victim though.
I don't know. We can talk about that off camera. You gotta refresh my memory. But yeah, I'm not gonna put myself in that type of situation where
Either or, like whether you the person that's alert or not.
I'm not gonna never just get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
But you can though.
I can't. I don't
Like
know
if you
how.
get that drunk, you can get taken advantage of.
By who?
Whoever you
And I'm
with.
6'2", 270.
What does that
Ain't
mean?
nobody-
That don't mean nothing. if you that drunk, if you drunk and passed out, you 6'2" and just passed out.
Ain't nobody taking advantage of me. And if it was my girl, it wouldn't even be taking advantage of me. It would be like,
What about the
It's her dead
the
body.
dude that said you was thicker than a Snickers?
nobody's.
The dude at work,
That
he
was,
wanted
that
to
was,
say
he didn't say that to me. That was, I don't know why you even brought that up.
said he wanted a piece of you.
Nah,
He
man.
could take advantage of you.
No, he couldn't.
Well, I mean, not saying that y'all would be in the
Take advantage
same
of
place.
you. No,
Same place.
no.
But I'm just saying it can happen.
No, it can't. Hell no. So you can get taken advantage of?
Yes, I absolutely can be.
By who?
LeBron James can be taken advantage of.
No. Better get off of me. No, no, hell no. I can't be taken advantage of in that sense. Even when I was drunk off Henny, like,
I guess it's different if you're in a relationship. I mean, but on 13 Reasons, that
I've never seen 13 Reasons, so.
that situation, they were in a relationship. Well, but before that, she said she didn't want to,
Yeah.
and I guess he got her drunk and did it anyway.
I mean, that's still rape, regardless of your relationship.
I just felt like dropping a Law and Order bell.
Yeah, that's still rape, regardless if you're in a relationship or not. No means no. All I got here is no once. Like, I don't. It could be a. You know, it gotta be a whole no. It could just be a. Like, all right. Like, I'm cool. I'm not putting myself in that situation.
So the dude at work, there's no opposite.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. That was. So look, I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I heard him say that to somebody else, and now you trying to run it.
Said he was right behind you.
Nah, he was talking to somebody else, and dude wanted his fade when he said that, but it was funny. But that wasn't.
Very chocolate.
He told this dude, he said, "Hey man, you over there thicker than a Snicker." But nah, that was funny.
That is disrespectful.
I had real nigga tears in my eyes that day because that was hilarious, man. But nah, it wasn't to me.
What else?
We had to go to HR about that.
What y'all did?
We would have. It would have been. I'd have been. I'm going to HR about that.
Like, what could you do though?
Tell HR that.
Outside of that, like, but he violated.
I got a job, man. I ain't worried about that.
Exactly.
I ain't.
You can't handle it like you would in the street.
Nah, yeah, I'm cool. But yeah, he definitely told dude he was getting thicker than a Snicker.
That's disgusting.
That was funny. But dude is like the dude that said it. He's like a clown, not a clown, but like a joke.
That's not acceptable.
It ain't, but it was funny. It was funny as hell, but it ain't.
I don't know what happened in my head where I thought he was talking to you.
Cause I'll tell you something, you'll just.
He takes it.
Yeah,
I thought it was you. I thought
You
it
got a
was you.
weird type of head.
I thought it was
Like,
you, bro. I thought you said that he came
No,
to you and
I'm telling you.
Because remember because what was that, Friday when I walked up to you?
I know, and I
said
told you
somebody
then, I
thinking
said-
it's thicker. He said, nigga, why would you just say that to me?
Right? Because, like I said, why would you just say that?
Yeah, man.
There's so much shit at the job, man. That should be funny.
I ain't about to even say the job because I want to keep mine.
Yeah.
What else was going on?
So what y'all talking about before I got here?
That was it. That's where it led
Oh,
off to.
okay.
Just our weekend and then,
I ain't do nothing this weekend, man.
yeah. Y'all didn't go see Deadpool?
Nah, I heard it was good though.
It is.
I heard it was really good.
It is.
Like,
It's,
really?
it's better, way better than the first one.
That's good. I like the first one though, but
Yeah. The first one was good, but this one was way better.
I mean we can talk about it because I didn't read everything about it, so it's not like if you
There's no spoilers.
Yeah, it ain't nothing for me. Nothing you can spoil for me.
Who I was surprised to see in it was Juggernaut.
Yeah, when I seen I seen a clip of that.
That big fat boy.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You talking
that's
about the
running
dude with the
metal
fire hands?
No, the one he's like,
Did he rip him in half?
yeah, that one.
Yeah. He wasn't fat though.
Man, he's still big.
He big as hell. But he literally took Deadpool.
That's the clip I seen. I seen that.
But then one of the clips, and you know how Deadpool is,
Yeah.
he says when him and Colossus fight, he said, here, cut scene to another CGI scene or something like that. And then, you know how CGI is. And they cut the scene to them fighting and stuff. There was a lot of that. There was a lot of fourth barrier breaking in that.
So I seen, well, I was told that he knows in this movie that like, so he goes back and to like when he was the Green Lantern, or not Green Lantern, excuse me, but in the Wolverine movie, and like,
That ain't pop up. That ain't even come up.
so I've been lied to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always thought he goes back in time.
No. He don't even go back in time. The only time it goes back in time is when Cable reverses time at the end of the
Damn,
movie.
niggas lied to me.
Yeah, no. Weapon X, you talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that don't even come up. They ain't even.
I thought that.
Unless that's a cut, like the credit, because we ain't stay for the credits.
I think it was, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah,
Why don't ever say for the credits?
from
Yeah,
Deadpool,
yeah.
I didn't. I wouldn't care because it's not a part of nothing.
Y'all didn't do it for Black Panther either.
No, we did. We just didn't stay to the second one.
Oh, they have more than one.
Yeah, there was two
Oh.
cutscenes at the end of that. We left after the first one. But Deadpool, what is that going to continue off of? We don't give a fuck what they talk about. Did you hear about Disney buying Fox for $52 million that closed the deal in December?
Bro, it was billion.
Billion.
Yeah. But yeah, that was.
So they about to start trying to incorporate.
That ain't gonna happen until probably about 2023, 2024.
Why you say that?
Because they already got the movie scheduled for up to 2023.
Yeah.
And it's not even done though. It's not gonna be done for like 18 months.
You talk about the deal?
Yeah. So it's like you got till next summer for them to finish it. From what I read, and then it's. I mean, you can't really just throw them into it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just throw.
Well, I mean, but you could probably throw them into a cutscene because you know they still cut scenes and they still reshoot stuff a lot all the time.
That's how they need to introduce them.
Yeah. Hey, I actually need to put Deadpool in some type of event in Avengers. This one coming up, figure out a way to throw him in there or something because in the comics he really he's one of the people who actually defeated Thanos by himself.
Him and this comic character called Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, Squirrel Girl. Yeah.
I get beat by Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
But they do. I feel like they. I don't know how they would do it though. You can't just.
Yeah.
You can't. That's the thing. You got.
Because that will alter the whole timeline.
Because they're not even in the same.
But can you imagine him in like Avengers? Like he played too much. Like to see him in.
That'd be sweet though to see him like interacting with like Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
and interacting with Spider-Man. And,
yeah, but would it throw off the whole movie?
Nah, because I thought having like Doctor Strange and Tony Stark's all together, that was just too many personalities. I thought it was gonna be like that, but it wasn't. It worked out.
Yeah, but Deadpool is a whole different type of. And then he talks to the screen and stuff. That while you're acting, they actually acting and doing what they.
That's why I don't think it would be good to put Deadpool into that.
Yeah.
Into that.
Because I won't be able to take it serious.
That universe. It should be. They should introduce Fantastic Four first.
The X-Men were in Deadpool.
Which ones?
X-Men, Beast, Professor X.
Damn, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're in there for like literally 5 or 6 seconds. So when Deadpool walks, he's walking through the mansion and he's cussing out Colossus and talking about, damn, why is nobody ever the fuck here? It's just you all the time. He said, where's everybody else? Like, are they somewhere being virgins or some shit like that? And then the screen pans into one of the other rooms and you see Professor X, Beast, and all them, like, they do like this, and then they shut the door.
No.
They shut the door so
was it which Professor X was it?
the new one, not Patrick Stewart,
So it's the young one.
the young one.
Okay. And then Beast.
Beast, all of them, Mystique.
It was the young Beast?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that the first class X-Men, all of them were in Deadpool, while Deadpool's walking up the hall, the X-Men, the real X-Men, they kind of like slide the door so he can't see them.
Wow.
Yeah. So they make an appearance in there. So that's how when I seen that I was like, yeah, they're about to start incorporating Deadpool and at least the X-Men movies.
I don't even think they should even do any more X-Men movies.
But Disney about to own them.
I mean, how many more X-Men movies can we get?
I would watch Disney X-Men movies.
I don't know. Just because Logan
They'll bring him back.
was Fox, and it was so much blood and stuff in that. Disney.
Deadpool brings that up. Like in the beginning.
They're going to do it for Deadpool because it works for Deadpool. Like that's what they're not going to change that formula. I just don't think that Disney is going to just full throttle all kind of blood and gore and all that.
But Deadpool actually came to the first scene. He say, "Can y'all believe this motherfucking Logan? He copied off of me when I get a rated R movie. Now he want to do a rated R. I get blood and guts in mine. Now he want to do blood and guts in his, and it. So it's a lot of like Ryan Reynolds is low key a genius. and not even just Deadpool, like his whole catalog, like except for Green Lantern. That Green Lantern was terrible. But outside of it, but DC movies are just terrible.
I agree, wholeheartedly.
But yeah, Ryan Reynolds actually really did really. I mean, he does Deadpool. It's like that's kind
So
of.
it seems to me like Deadpool knows that he's like a comic book character in the movie.
Yeah, oh, he definitely.
So that's how it is in the comics.
Yeah,
Like in the comics, he's like that. He knows that. You know what I'm saying?
He completely knows it.
Yeah.
Like he draws. You know who actually stole the show though? Domino.
I heard she was good.
Yeah, she stole the entire show. Like Terry Crews was in it. He was only in it for like literally 3 seconds. He might have been in there for 5 seconds. He died like in 5 seconds. Like literally, as soon as he hit the screen, it was over with for him. He was out of there. But it was actually really.
I really don't
good.
like him as an actor.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, he's like
So I seen an interview with him yesterday. Or he was on Sway talking about when he got taken advantage of by.
I know the it's like Tom Cruise or somebody's manager.
One of them big head execs, the big execs.
Yeah, he says grabbing his meat and all that.
Yeah, and he said there was nothing he can do about it. He got taken advantage of.
There's always something you can do about it.
And then you got to think Terry Crews is like 6'4",
How old
6'3",
was he?
like Terry Crews as you see him
Yeah,
now.
as you see Terry Crews
He wanted
now.
that to happen.
Don't come on, you can't just.
Now you
throw
can't say
out
that
there.
now. Now when we say that about,
You can't just throw that out
yeah,
there.
he wanted that to happen.
Yeah, you can't throw that out there.
Yeah.
Right, but like science, literally, you have to. That's how
Maybe
most.
he was drunk.
No, he was sober. He remembers
How
it.
you know?
Cause Terry Crews said it. He knows
You gotta watch the
everything that
interview. I've
happened.
seen the interview. I know exactly what that interview you're talking about.
I understand what you're saying, because in my mind, in private conversation, I would say, bruh, come on, man. Like, you 6'3", about 200, 300 pounds. Like,
I mean, niggas get mad at you in the club if you brush up on him, you know what I'm saying? You try to get by him.
right,
Like, hey, man, back up. Like,
right.
He grabbed me in the...
He grabbed his meat
No. In front of my wife?
in front of his wife.
So then your wife looking at you
Wait,
differently.
so it happened in front of his
It
wife?
happened in front of his
He
wife
just
at a
grabbed
party.
his
He
meat?
grabbed it.
Yeah, a couple times. More than one occasion at
Oh,
this
so it
party.
wasn't like privately he got taken advantage of?
No, this is out in the public in the party.
Oh, I thought you meant like privately.
So did
in
that
a
change
room.
it? Because it was public?
I mean, if somebody catch you off guard.
That's not more than once
Oh.
in the
I mean,
same
if
party.
anybody can catch you off guard if
No.
you're just walking and they grab
If somebody walked up to me and grabbed my meat in front of you, and I don't do nothing,
I'm gonna do something. If
okay, but what would you think about me?
If you don't do anything,
Yeah.
I'm like, I would look at you like you're crazy.
Right. That's how I looked at Terry Crews when I heard that story. He was like emotional about it, you know what I'm saying? Talking about when the women start
I
coming out.
thought you meant he was like in a room by himself.
No.
And he trapped in
No.
a room and somebody tried.
That's like if
He's
somebody-
too big to get trapped in a room
That's
with
what I
another
was
man.
saying, like he
And not
wanted
be able to,
to
you know what I'm saying,
happen.
defend himself.
So I didn't know. But
Man, listen, man.
if somebody catches you off guard, that's different. And then, but you don't do nothing about it. Then.
But Terry Crews, yeah, I'm just not a fan of his.
Work.
Like, he was cool on Everybody Hates Chris. Like, I liked him on that.
Yeah.
But I just feel like sometimes he's too much of a gimmick.
Sometimes he's just too much in that department.
What?
Like white chicks. And what was the
You
other
think he a
one?
cupcake?
And on Friday, and he was.
You think
I
he a
don't like
cupcake?
that. Yeah.
Is that what you're
His
saying?
game plays it too good. And he hasn't did more than one role playing.
That's probably why dude thought he was up for the...
Yeah.
Right,
Maybe his
right.
aura is.
Good for grabs.
Yeah, up for the grabs. Yeah, right.
He got a cupcake aura. His aura
Oh
says
my God.
cupcake.
I'm gonna check Deadpool out, though.
You got to. It's
Man,
just
somebody told me, I read it, and also that he, like,
Weapon X. You talk about that still?
yeah.
Nah, I don't. Weapon X don't even show up. It's not even a part of it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
some bullshit, then.
Deadpool, one of the movies where spoilers don't even matter. Like, there's not even really like a.
Right.
Because he ran them. So, he don't take it out. But, yeah.
I think I wasn't really excited to see it because I was still on that Infinity Wars high, so it's like...
What'd you think about Infinity War?
I mean, I watched it
we
twice.
never really got to get
Yeah, we
into
never got to talk about it. I watched it twice. That same week, I watched it. That Thursday came out,
it.
and that Sunday.
Yeah, we watched it.
And I feel like that Sunday
Friday,
was...
and then like a week later, you seen it.
Watching it the second time was harder than watching the first time.
Why?
Just because I was like, damn, I already know what's going to happen. But it's like...
Yeah.
But nah, but I told everybody from the beginning, everybody's like, oh, Captain America gonna die. I'm like, nah, my nigga ain't dying. Like, that's my favorite Avenger. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is? Why?
Yeah,
I like this Captain America better than the other ones. In the dark Captain
You
America.
like Captain America?
I do, but not like the
Yeah,
red, white, and
sure.
blue. Not that. That's only because those are the only ones they sell. But the red, white, except for the red, white, and blue Captain America. I don't like that.
all of it. I do.
I like this new one where he like dark.
Bro, Winter Soldier was dope, man. He was a beast in that. And he I don't know, I just like Captain America, man.
My
I feel
favorite
like
one is definitely Iron Man.
That's cool. Iron Man, I mean, he's just a regular guy in a suit.
That's why I like him. Anybody can be him unless you broke.
If Donald Trump were to make a Iron Man suit, he'd be Tony Stark. For real, that's all.
Nah.
He's just a rich dude with a lot of money that made a suit.
You think he rich?
Who?
Donald Trump?
I guarantee if he pulled up his Chase account and pulled up
Right,
both of ours,
right, that's different.
Both of ours combined.
Right, that ain't saying much.
Hell yeah. Y'all think he ain't?
I don't think he is. I think that he filed bankruptcy in 91, 94,
He
2004, 2009.
He didn't file bankruptcy. His companies filed
It's the
bankruptcy.
same thing.
No, it's not.
His name is on it.
No, that don't mean nothing. That's how the rich stay rich.
You said 50 filed bankruptcy.
The rich stay rich like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you're
I bet 50 did, but
when your businesses,
But I'm
he found like a chapter, like something where he didn't have to pay money for being sued or something.
when your businesses are not doing as well as they should be, you file bankruptcy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not you filing bankruptcy. It's your business that's filed. Like the Trump Resorts or whatever it was that filed bankruptcy. That's not Donald Trump filing bankruptcy.
It's small businesses.
It's just his businesses may file. Now, that's different than if you or I file bankruptcy. You or I file bankruptcy, that's because we can't pay our shit, but he can pay his shit.
I gotta figure out how to time them better. I gotta make
Right, we need a playlist or something just that has them all loaded up.
Yeah. But, Avengers. So, Thanos. You know, he's actually Cable in Deadpool too.
I like how they did Thanos. Like, I feel like...
You know what? I didn't believe in it at first.
Believe in what?
Thanos. The way they portrayed him, because I knew he was going to be all CGI.
I mean, it's a comic book movie. What do you want?
Right, but none of the other characters are CGI.
What do you mean? Everybody's got CGI on them.
Who?
Incredible Hulk.
I mean, outside of him. Like, the rest of the Avengers aren't regular, like the regular actors.
I understand that, but it's still
That's
the
why
way they move and all that is all CGI.
But what I'm saying is, I wasn't believing in it because, and that was like when I first seen that, when I first dropped that, it was because of the DC. Because when I seen DC do the CGI for
Superman's mustache.
no, the villain that they were fighting in Justice League.
I didn't watch Justice
You
League.
didn't see Justice League?
I watched clips of it. That shit was whack.
Yeah,
but
Thanos.
I knew it was whack when when they resurrected Superman. The clip I seen, and Superman picked up Batman, probably 20 feet off the ground, threw him through a cop car, and Batman got up. Like,
Yeah,
he
well,
got up.
yeah.
It don't matter, bro. Batman don't have.
But that happened in the storylines in the
I don't
comic
give a
books.
damn if
it happened in the
Bro,
comics.
he's a human with no like armor.
Thanos punched the shit out of Iron Man.
Iron Man
He
has
should have killed him.
arms. He has a suit on.
Thanos.
Doesn't matter. He says a suit on.
It's still Thanos. Punched
Bro.
him. He should have killed him inside of it. Gave him a worldwide concussion. He probably shouldn't even woke up.
Nah, his armor protects him from that. But I like how they did Thanos, like his storyline and everything. Like they incorporated everything into one movie.
But then we were talking about that in the text when I was just saying like I prefer DC stories over Marvel stories. I just don't believe in
DC
it.
story that you think is better than these Marvel stories?
All of their backstories are better than the.
Whose?
What do you mean?
Superman, his backstory.
Batman's
right?
backstory.
His parents got smoked, so what?
What are you talking
Niggas
about?
parents die every day.
There was a real.
Niggas' parents die every day, B.
And those ain't
Tony
real.
Stark's parents got killed by the Winter Soldier. What? So what?
But you don't. But you didn't even. But for people that didn't see that movie, wouldn't even have known that because it's not even a part of his plot. Iron Man's. They talk more about just who Tony Stark is now,
Bro,
the philanthropy and all that. The backstory. I just prefer stories more.
Okay, that's fine. But those stories is whack.
you like the action more.
Who gives a damn about a story?
But okay, just say
And when
that.
it comes
Well,
to
just say that you
comic
like.
book
Well, just say you like the action more than you like the stories. I prefer stories more.
So then you prefer DC movies then?
No, DC movies are terrible.
They are.
They're like literally. I haven't seen a good one other than the Batman series. Not the
the Dark
Ben
Knight
Affleck.
series.
I'm talking about Christian Bale, like those DC.
That's who
movies.
they should have kept as Batman. They got
Christian
chunky
Bale
ass
didn't want to do it no more.
fucking.
He said he didn't want to get pigeonholed into that Batman character.
Now what's he doing?
Right. Probably something fulfilling like Broadway or some shit. I don't know.
Man,
But yeah.
I feel like once you take on a role like that, that's how I feel about like even like Marvel characters. Like when you take on a role like that, you got to know what comes with that. So you got to know that the fans are going to want you to continue to do that role. Like don't
Right.
even take it if you're not about to commit. I wouldn't if I was an actor. I wouldn't take it if I wasn't about to commit 10 or 20 years to it.
So
Once
when-
that bag is always going to be there.
Yeah.
You always know you can get like 10, 20, 30 million off of that every
That's
rip.
right.
I'm doing that. I don't give a damn.
How many times you got?
Stan Lee keep doing them, I'm doing them.
He like 90.
He's 95 years old. Stan Lee doing it. But now back to Infinity War. So
Do you have to explain stuff to Tina when
I did, but she done watched them all now with me. So
she watched them all?
yeah, and like with Infinity War, I told her like, look, save all your questions to the end. Don't ask anything.
Don't ask me shit.
Like, I don't want to know any question you have. And it was like the first. She couldn't even get the questions out because there was just so much going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that opening scene, like. But we had just watched Thor Ragnarok probably about 2 weeks before, and so she already knew. I told her like, this is exactly where Infinity War is gonna pick up. The end of that scene or the end of that movie is exactly where Infinity War is gonna pick up, and that's exactly how it was. And as soon as Thanos started giving Hulk body shots like he was Tyson,
Oh man, I'm so disappointed in Hulk, man.
I'm not though, because I feel like him not coming out the way he did in Infinity War. I feel like in Part 4, we're gonna probably get like the World Breaker Hawk or something like that, like a Hawk that in the comics is like literally unstoppable. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
he's still gonna be pussy.
Nah, he's not. He's not. Because at this point in the comics, if I'm not mistaken, he should be. When he came back from Thor Ragnarok, he was
Right.
on that planet. When he comes back, like he's like, because in the process of all that happening, you know what I'm saying, his wife and his kid get killed, you know what I'm saying, something like that. He comes back and like literally like destroys New York just out of anger.
Right, so.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he's so angry. But they didn't go that way with the movies. But I feel like after everything that's happened in Avengers, Infinity War, that's what's gonna bring it out. Like that crazy Hawk that can't be. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all really some nerds.
My girl tells me that all the time.
Oh
like,
my
hey, you're such a
God.
nerd.
Talking about comics right now.
I found
That's
boxes
not
of comics at my mom's house and brought them over there to the crib. Like I got boxes
Like
of them.
in-depth conversation about.
That's how it be at work though.
Yeah.
When you
Dead ass.
yeah.
That's dope that Tina watched the movies with you though.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying that's dope.
I watched them
She
with
took
you
interest.
too.
No, you don't.
Oh, you
Stop
want me
it.
to watch from one?
Yes.
But you
12.
kind of have to, because then
I mean, yeah, but that's a lot.
it's not
12
though.
movies?
It's more than 12.
18.
It's like 18.
Oh well.
But most of them you seen. So.
Yeah.
Well, not most.
You really
of
don't
them.
gotta
probably
watch
seen
all
like
of them.
3
No,
of
you just
them.
gotta watch the important ones that actually. 'Cause like you can miss Ant-Man, you wouldn't be thrown out of whack. You know what I'm saying? You can miss
Yeah.
like Ant-Man, you can miss like.
Black Panther. but we
Nah,
seen
you really gotta watch.
But Black Panther ain't part of that storyline though.
Yeah,
It kind of, well, I guess if you need to see like why Wakanda is important in Infinity War.
But
why-
Wakanda's been prevalent in all the movies, though.
right?
Ever
Not
s-
all of them, but
it has.
Well, yeah, because of the vibranium, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And they've mentioned it in almost all the movies at
Yeah.
some point. You know what I'm saying?
Especially what do you say? Wanaconda, one who was trying to figure out where the vibranium came from, in fact, in Age of Ultron, they asked him where is it from, and they was like, it's some place called Wanaconda.
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
And then it was in the first Captain America when he got the
What?
shit.
Why you staring at me? I ain't the
I
one talking.
wasn't.
I looked over and you was looking
Maybe
at
I was
me.
daydreaming or
I don't
something.
know.
Dang.
But yeah,
So you don't be liking to go to the movies with him to watch
I've
that?
she
seen
goes
every
to the
movie
movies.
since
I mean, I know, but she's not like. You ask questions all the time.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
See, that would drive me crazy.
oh, it does.
What was that? What
To the
was
point,
that?
sometimes I just ignore it.
I would too.
Act like I don't hear her.
You're like, huh? I can't hear the movie.
Yeah, she does also.
So were you asking questions during Infinity War?
No, he told me not to. Or I just knew not to.
Yeah, because I feel like if you didn't watch all the movies, then you're like, there's a lot going on, there's too much going on. But if you watch the movies,
I was fine up until Hulk got beat up. Because
Hulk got beat up like
in the first
3 minutes.
the first
Not even 3 minutes. It was
like in the opening
that's
scene.
because it picked up from, what was the one we watched before that?
It picked up from Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because I watched. So after that, my mind was just, it's too much going on. Too many characters.
I don't know. I felt like it was done. It's perfect how they did it. They broke it up into, basically 2 movies. Like we got the.
She hated the Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
He was like a child.
That's how
Only
he
because
is.
I
What
like
about
the
the
other
other?
one. The one, which one do I
With Tobey
like?
Maguire.
Yeah, I love those ones.
Those is, when you watch them now, those was really whack.
I
Like,
haven't watched them.
oh man, you watch them now,
I
they're
didn't
really
like
whack.
the new Spider-Man because he
He's
acted
like a
like a
child.
child.
He
But
is.
that's what I'm trying to explain to her. Like he's
I didn't know
he's
it-
literally like they captured him how he's supposed to be.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know he
He
was
became
supposed to be a
Spider-Man
child.
in like the 10th grade in high school.
Right,
Like,
and
yeah.
in Tobey Maguire, he was a
very
senior,
mature.
and then
Yeah.
after high
And then
school.
the one after that, he was in high school.
Right.
He was like
But
a
they were
junior.
still mature. He was mature in those movies.
Yeah, it's still-
Yeah, but he got. I think
Like
he's
a
literally a
child.
sophomore
Well, I
in high
didn't know
school.
he
Like he's
was-
like,
So that's what you gotta expect from a kid.
Yeah.
That's, 'cause if I don't care. And even now, if I'm Spider-Man, I'm out here wilding.
I'll tell my
Instagram live, doing all
Man,
types
that-
of crazy
if I
shit on
was-
there.
I'll be robbing banks.
Right.
I'll be
Yeah,
robbing
man.
banks.
So she wasn't a fan of the Spider-Man. The
Nah,
new
I like the new Spider-Man. I'm excited for Ant-Man, because that's going to explain a lot. And then Venom.
That's the one we just seen in the previews yesterday.
The previews look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new previews. Yeah, I like Ant-Man. It was,
Even the Ant-Man first one was good. It
Yeah.
just, like you said, you don't have to see that.
yeah, you don't have to
understand
see that to
what's
understand what's going on. But this new one, you're going to have to.
going on. So, yeah. So, what's the Captain Marvel? They're about to be introducing her into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting how they do that, though. Because that would be a good way for them to, how you were talking earlier about incorporating X-Men.
Right.
Because Rogue gets her powers from her. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
So, I mean, you could, like, I don't know how
You think
tell
they'll
them.
briefly introduce Rogue into that?
I feel like at some point they have to, because that's how she loses her powers. You know what I'm saying? That's how Miss Marvel, well, Captain Marvel, loses her powers. You know what I'm saying?
Because of
To
Rogue.
And so, I don't know how they're going to
You know who Rogue is? Remember the X-Men movies
She would
where
take people's powers, like she would kiss them, or
and they pass out. Even when she got that white streak in her hair when she was getting electrocuted. Okay, never mind.
you watch X-Men movies now, they're whack.
Terrible.
Like all them movies are whack. to me.
Terrible.
I don't think I remember watching X-Men movies. The only thing I remember is that blue girl.
Mystique.
Mhm.
There was a Mystique in Deadpool, but it was a man. Or it looked like a man. Yeah, so
I gotta watch Deadpool this week.
Yeah, it's worth it. I don't think I would go see it twice. I probably would, because it was actually really good. It was and funny as hell.
The only one I felt was worth paying to see twice was Infinity War, kind of Black Panther.
I only watched Black Panther twice just off principle.
And then like
That shit could have been terrible, and I'd have went back to see it twice.
Black Panther was dope.
It
In
was.
hindsight, like it was. I mean, it was dope when I seen it, but it just, yeah, it was dope. I just felt like it could have been. I'm just tired of him every movie getting his ass whooped.
Especially since Civil War.
He got his ass whooped in Civil War. Like he was
Not really.
Yeah,
He was
got-
handing out phase too, though. He gave Bucky the hands when they were both human. In that stairwell, he gave him the
Man,
hands.
Bucky threw him down them stairs.
He did, but Bucky the one ran when they was fighting.
It's hard beating his ass.
Yeah. He
But
put
not
hands
every
on
movie.
Captain America.
He just get beat up every movie, man.
He did. I think he held his own in Civil War. Just Black Panther, he was getting his ass whipped by Killmonger. Then that was dope how they actually showed how he's not always a superhero.
Right. I feel like going forward, I think Avengers 4 is not going to be what we think. Like, everybody comes back. Like, nah. Everybody's not coming back, I don't think.
They were saying that they're using this as a way to start introducing new characters. And so they're about to start killing people.
I feel like everybody's gonna come back eventually, but it's not gonna be all in that movie. Granted, I think Spider-Man's will come back because he's gonna be.
He got a movie coming
out after that. I mean, Black Panther has another movie coming out. But I think while Black Panther's gone, either Okoye or Shuri will be Black Panther, and his.
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Shuri though, but yeah, I think they're gonna be. And then he's gonna end up coming back somehow. But I don't think in Avengers 4 everybody's coming back.
Yeah, I know for sure.
Most people are probably gonna come back. Avengers 4 is gonna be dope though.
I can't wait. It's I was seeing the Russo brothers talking about this movie. They don't really have a limit on how long their movie's gonna be, but Disney, they haven't given them one, so they said that this next one might push over about 3.5 hours.
I don't got time to be watching it.
Shit, I sit my ass right in there the whole time. I sit through Titanic every time it come on. I know I'll sit through there. I ain't sitting through the Color Purple.
That
It's
shit's
the best
funny.
movie.
You're right. Color Purple funny as fuck. I can watch that.
I mean, yeah,
There's some funny parts in there.
Man,
Granddaddy, you can get Granddad in there at the end.
that shit funny. Color Purple funny. But I mean, shit, a 3-hour movie. They'd have to.
Hold on, what parts is funny in the Color Purple?
the crazy light-skinned grandpa.
Yeah, he's definitely funny, but he talking
When
about
old girl
shit.
told Whoopi she was ugly.
You show is talking about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts in Color Purple that was funny. That weren't supposed to be funny.
The table when Oprah was like, "I'm home now." What? They were all having.
All my life I've had to fight. That movie, I mean,
It was towards the end when they were all eating at the table.
With the grandpa.
And but that's when Whoopi was leaving it before she got up at the table and she stabbed the knife on the table.
Yeah, you
don't know.
Yeah, it is. What she said when she put her hands in his face.
Outside.
No, that was at the table. Everything you touch is gone without that part. Yeah. I'm just not into slave movies, but
It's not a slave
yeah, they
movie.
look like slaves. But,
yeah, it kind of was, but it wasn't. But I mean, it was.
Yeah,
It was, but it wasn't.
definitely some slave shit. Then they let Steven Spielberg get away with that shit too.
I mean, it was a good
No,
movie.
he said he was scared to do that movie.
He should have been.
Why?
Because he didn't.
When that movie come out?
The book, he didn't want to do it based off how the book was because he felt like it was too much for
Slavey.
him
Too
to do
slavey.
that. So he made it more positive, like as positive as he could make it based off of the book.
And the authors
book
was
was
Alice
raunchy.
Walker. Is that her name?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't. I
But
haven't
the
read
movie
book.
that's out is different than the movie that they showed in theaters.
What
Wow.
movie is out?
The Color Purple.
It's
That is
different,
different
from
than the one that they showed in the movies.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I can only remember
I didn't
certain
go
parts
see
of
it.
that.
I can remember the BET version.
That's it.
So whatever version they show is the one I remember.
But yeah. What else was going on this week? What was we talking about? Avengers, Deadpool.
Deadpool, Venom.
Yeah,
That's gonna be lit.
that's gonna be alright.
That's gonna be good. They ain't gonna do it right, but it's gonna be good. Then you got Captain Marvel coming out like March or May
Yeah, March.
or April. Or
It's
something.
March. As of right now, it's March.
Yeah. I think, like I said, man, I don't think everybody's gonna come back in the next one. I feel like they're gonna start doing the time traveling in Ant-Man, and then they're gonna pick up in Infinity or in the Avengers Part 4, and they're gonna correct a lot of shit. But
They said it's 2 peer-review tested by pH strips. That's kind of suspect.
so I drink tap water from the east side. So
Playoffs. So LeBron wasn't fucking around yesterday. Apparently, I missed the game. I didn't see.
I watched the first half of it, and they're gonna beat Boston. I just pray Houston can beat Golden State.
I don't want to see that. I want to see.
I don't want to see
Cleveland
no,
go to State.
Hell no, I don't. Hell no, I'm tired of seeing Golden State.
But how you not tired of seeing?
Because
Cleveland?
LeBron is from Ohio, nigga. Shit. As far as I'm concerned, I don't give a damn. He from Ohio. I'm repping him. You know
Steph
what I'm
from Ohio.
Fuck Steph. I just don't like Golden State because they're so good. Like, it literally doesn't make sense. Like, the first game he came back after that injury, his first shot was from half court. And he made it. Like,
was
they didn't even hit the rim. Like,
She don't know much about basketball at all. She knows Steph for sure.
Man, my girl
KD,
loves
you
when
know
I'm
about
watching
KD.
Golden State games because all I do is cuss at the TV all day.
They play tonight.
Like I know I can't wait to watch that. Like I fucking hate these niggas, man. Like I just hate them because it don't make no sense for them to be that good. But I feel like Houston, they can at least take them 7 games.
They can, but I don't think they will. Because I feel like they about to close. I think
They're gonna implode on themselves. Like
yeah.
because Harden will hold the ball for literally
And I was just about to say,
18 seconds.
The thing about Houston, they have to be perfect from the way they play. They can't.
Yeah.
They have to be hitting shots.
and they can't
hit
let him. I seen where they like NBA Tonight or whatever you call that shit on TNT with Chuck and all them.
inside
Yeah, they had. They said that one game Harden dribbled.
more times than all 3 of them combined.
I was like,
they
they can't win like that. They cannot win
It was
like
like
that.
500 times like that.
And he dribbled
all
like-
3, and he
yeah.
and he dribbled 3 more times than all 3 of them.
I'm like, there's no way one person can do that and win.
That's
not against
some
Golden
Globetrotter
State.
shit.
Right, not against Golden State. He can't.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they can take them 7 games, they could possibly win, man. I really think they can.
All I know is what I'm not trying to see is Boston and Houston. If
Nah,
that happens, I'm not watching the
I'm cool
finals.
on that. Shit, I don't want to see Boston and Golden State. Golden State would.
It's gonna be.
They'll win in 2 games. They'll win in 2. For real. They'll win in 2.
I was trying to. She don't know what's going on. I was trying to explain to her the tournament top what the lingo is, but she don't think she.
Man, they will win in 2 games against Boston.
There's no such thing as them winning in 2 games.
But it's just the fact that they'll beat them so
So
bad.
don't go out repeating that.
I mean, people laugh like, "Damn, you're right." Because think about it, man. Who would? Oh man, that would be ugly. That would be ugly. I don't give a damn how good of a coach Brad Stevens is. He ain't good enough
Yeah.
to win 1 game against Golden State. No, not playoff Golden State.
Right.
Maybe regular season Golden State, but not playoff Golden State.
I just don't want to see Houston Boston. Now if it's Houston Cleveland, I'm definitely pulling for LeBron, without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pulling for LeBron regardless.
Yeah, I'm not.
Even though I was a Bulls fan.
Cavs fucking stink. They really stink, bro. Like they really stink. Do you really see LeBron coming back next year?
Yeah, I don't see where else would he go. If that would make sense, you know what I'm saying? In his 16th year, where else would he go?
You know LeBron could go any.
I understand that he can, but why? Like why?
To win,
Nah, man, he ain't ring chasing.
I think he is.
He is not ring chasing. If that's the case, he'd have opted out his contract or not signed another 1-year deal this year.
The only reason why he did that last year because they went to the finals last year.
He's gonna go to the finals on any team he plays for. LeBron's gonna go to.
I
At
understand
15
that,
year,
but-
16 year
right,
LeBron is going to the finals on
In the
any.
East.
It don't matter what team he go.
Nah.
You crazy as hell.
West. He ain't doing that in the West. What team
Put him on. You could put him on any team in the West
and go to the finals?
outside of Golden State.
And they're gonna go to the finals.
They're going to go to the finals. Who?
Because if you put him on any team, they got to get rid of somebody.
No, they don't.
Why don't they?
Okay, they can get rid of their 12th man. Who gives a damn?
No, they got to get rid of somebody who takes up some money.
No, we're talking.
'Cause a lot of these
we're
teams don't
no,
have
now
maximum
you're
contracts.
now you're adding that in there. What if LeBron's like, fuck it, I'll take league minimum to go play?
Okay, that's
now he said-
different.
No. So
That's different.
I just said put him on any team.
No, but
you put him on any
realistic-
team. Put him on Dallas and put him with that star they got out there.
What star?
Or not Dallas, Utah. Excuse me, Utah.
With Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, put him out there.
He's
in
not
Utah.
going to the finals with no.
You crazy as hell. He
Utah
was.
Jazz.
Bro, he
Nah.
went with Danielle Marshall. What do you want him to do?
Yeah.
He went with Booby Goodson.
In what, the second year, the third year he was there when he was like
Bro,
21.
doesn't
So
matter.
all of 30.
And his numbers are better than
They are.
that.
Yeah, but I don't see him down.
You crazy? So you put him on anywhere, any team. You can write your ticket to the fucking finals.
You can.
Man, he's going to the finals.
But that's what I'm saying. Why would he's not staying there in Cleveland? Like, he know he's not going to win in Cleveland.
He can recruit people to Cleveland.
Remember what Joakim Noah said? Who the fuck coming to Cleveland?
Who the fuck is Joakim Noah?
You know Joakim Noah.
I know who he is, but I'm saying like realistically,
But like
who is Joakim Noah?
But who is going to want to come to Cleveland? Like they
A
had
nigga that want to win? DeMar DeRozan better want to come to Cleveland. Motherfucking Kyle Lowry better want to come to Cleveland. Them niggas ain't winning. Ain't nobody in the East winning in the East.
You know what?
As long
I
as LeBron
actually
is out
see
there.
like a DeMar DeRozan say, you know what, fuck this, I'm going out.
I understand why NBA players don't. I'm going, shit. If I can't, listen, you're not beating LeBron, bro. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just
In
what
the
it
East.
is in the East.
Yeah,
And no team in the West is beating that nigga in the 7-game season outside of Golden State.
that's what I'm saying.
And
But
they had to recruit.
yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
they
saying?
still need enough. He needs help to beat Golden State.
Any team
I don't
needs
think
to go.
right, but so for him, like he can go anywhere, but it has to make sense. I don't see him staying in Cleveland.
What team makes sense for him?
Philly.
He ain't got no shooters out there other than Reddick.
They'll if he goes to Philly, they'll bring people in.
How?
What do you mean how?
With who?
What do you mean with?
I'm saying like, what are they gonna get rid of? Who are they gonna get rid of? They're not getting rid of Embiid. They're gonna get rid of
Ben Simmons, Embiid, and
Simmons.
JJ Redick are the only ones that got a certified spot on that squad. They'll move some
not.
shit around for that.
They're not about. He wouldn't go to Philly.
Right.
I don't think he'll go to Philly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Philly's not gonna beat that Philly team with LeBron's not gonna beat Golden State.
Huh?
That Philly team with LeBron ain't gonna beat Golden State.
No, but they beat. No, you right.
Only place I can see him possibly going would be like Houston, maybe. And even then, like, for what? To go play with a nigga that's gonna dribble for 18 seconds?
Oh, LeBron ain't gonna let him do that.
What? James Harden ain't gonna let LeBron tell him not to do it.
Nah.
Not at this point in his career and what he can do. He don't need LeBron.
Right, which is the reason why he wouldn't go to Houston.
Where is he gonna go? Lakers?
Dude, to do what? He might as well stay on Cleveland if he goes. And that's
what
if he
I'm
go
saying.
to LA, it will be just for like off the court shit.
Or if he can get, you know what I'm saying, somebody like Paul George to go there with him. But even then,
but I
for
don't
what?
understand when people say that. Like
They've been saying that, but
about him.
But think
like,
about that.
He would go to the Lakers to get more money. His brand, like his brand is going to be wherever
he's the
fuck-
brand.
Right,
He's the brand.
it's going to
He's
be
not the
wherever
team,
he
you know what I'm
goes.
saying?
Right, that's why I don't understand that.
Like I said, he can go to Utah and he could still be
Right.
LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't understand that.
nah, man, he's not going to.
But that's
Where would he go?
I don't know. I know these motherfuckers better not get put out this year because they going.
Think about it though. I posted.
You ever had that feeling where you
got bad grades and you don't want to bring them home to your mom?
right? I was sure I was about to say that. They got feeling you get
do
in your
everything
stomach.
you gotta do
If
before you go
Cleveland
home.
get put out, that's how.
Nah, but
they
think, no,
GM gonna be.
listen. Think about it like this. I posted Colin Coward, you know what I'm saying, a couple days ago, a clip, and he was saying it's better for LeBron to get beat in the Eastern Conference Finals than it is for him to go to the finals and get beat, you know what I'm saying, by the Golden State Warriors. And I kind of, because it's like when Jordan came back and he got beat by the Magic. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody remember that shit. They just remember he got 6 rings, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to remember, I don't think it's going to be as impactful if he goes to another finals and loses. So he went 3-10?
That's not going to be impactful before. That's not
What would
impactful
he be
for
like,
Jordan
3-10?
because Jordan was 6-0 and win. He
was 1-9 his first year.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
but when
it was
Jordan-
1-9 or 1-7 or something.
But you don't associate Jordan with losing.
That's because we've put
I
him on his
understand that.
pinnacle.
No, I get it. It's not fair, but that's the reason why.
We lived through Jordan, we lived through Kobe, we lived through T-Mac, we lived through Iverson, we lived through Shaq, we lived
Right.
No,
Nobody
LeBron.
has had these pressure on them as much as LeBron. But the thing is, when they bring up that Jordan stat, it's only because Jordan is not recognized as a loser. LeBron, unfortunately, he's recognized as that because what is his record, like 3-8 or some shit like that?
It's like 3-9. Some
Right,
shit, you know
but
what I'm
still,
saying?
like that's
3-8.
why when
It's
you
like
look at
3-8,
that, it's
3-7, something like that.
so who gives a fuck if you lose in the finals another time? You already lost 9 times. Who cares?
I just feel like I watch all these niggas playing it. In my personal opinion, I mean, it's like somebody could say to them, Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper ever, and you can really put up an argument. You know what I'm saying?
That what?
That Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper ever. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can put up an argument that Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper ever.
I mean, you at one point between 04 and motherfucking 09, who was killing shit more than Wayne?
What doing what?
Who was killing shit more than Wayne between 04 and 09? Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No, he had definitely a hot
That's what I'm
streak.
saying. What I'm saying is I'm comparing. Look. So this is what I'm saying. Somebody can argue that Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? I've had that argument before. You know what I'm saying? Just like somebody can say LeBron's the greatest rapper ever, or greatest player ever. You know what I'm saying? Like you can argue that, like stats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, I feel like if we're just talking about,
But that's-
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I believe LeBron is the greatest player ever, but it's not because of just his player.
We're talking about his
as a
player. We're not talking
as
about
a player.
his-
I actually, if we're just saying player, I'm gonna have to go with Jordan. When I'm thinking about the whole package, I'm thinking LeBron. The whole entire package of a
I just
basketball
go
player.
with what LeBron had to work with versus what Jordan had to work with. You know what I'm saying? and Jordan had a better team. You know what I'm saying? So,
But what about the 2
Championship-
years in a row that LeBron had the best team in the NBA with the Cavs before Kyrie? They're talking about his first stay. He had the best record, I should say,
In
in the NBA 2 years in a row, and got beat in either the Eastern Conference Finals or the both times Eastern Conference Finals, I think.
so he got
those
beat
teams-
by Boston, and then when he got
Orlando.
beat by Orlando.
He had the best team,
But-
the best records in the NBA, which will classify as the best team, and he still lost. Now, if you look at that roster, yeah, of course, the roster is not that
Okay,
good.
Jordan had the best team in the NBA and lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Magic.
Number 45, Jordan.
He was on number 45 for like 5 games or something like that.
That year, number 45.
Okay, and he
that
dropped,
was it.
Oh, yeah,
That was his first year
He
back.
dropped 55 and
I mean, Devin Booker dropped 73.
You can't. Devin Booker's an amazing player.
He's an amazing shooter.
He's still an amazing player though. Bro.
He's
a good player. You know,
Okay.
amazing young player. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan dropped 55 in the Garden.
He's
5 games in.
He's supposed to. He's Michael Jordan. But what I'm saying is his first year back. I mean, the part of that.
But he
argument
wasn't
is-
just sitting home smoking cigars this whole time he was off.
He probably was.
He probably wasn't. He was a professional baseball player.
What is
So
baseball?
you ain't never
We
been to
know Henny game. We
Have you
talk
ever
about Henny game.
Have you ever
Jordan.
been to a
Henny
baseball
Dre-
game?
Henny.
Bro, I went to a
Henny-
Reds game 2 years ago. Them niggas is big as fuck.
Okay,
bro.
what I'm
Them niggas
saying
not
is
just
Michael Jordan wasn't in the MLB. He was in the league under.
But he's still
You can smoke crack in that league and still be efficient.
Bro, Lamar Odom was
And-
smoking crack in the NBA was still efficient.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Daryl
Like,
Strawberry
you don't
was
have to
knocking
be
the
in
balls
shape.
out the park.
You don't
He
have
smoked
to be
crack
in
in the
shape for
dugout.
that. I'm saying he definitely was smoking cigars and shit in that year off.
He was smoking cigars when he was playing.
But you just said he wasn't.
No, I'm saying I said he wasn't sitting at home.
He was definitely
Bro, he
not
was
doing
definitely
shit.
He was definitely working out and being a baseball player. He was still a professional athlete. Like, it's not like he was just chilling in years. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
was
saying.
chilling in that year.
Bro, no,
too.
he couldn't have been if he came back and dropped 55.
He's still Michael Jordan. He can drop. I think he could probably do 55 now.
Man, they couldn't put up 5 points in today's NBA.
Jordan?
At this age.
Nah, he definitely could. If you put him on a block, he can get you 55 on that block.
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is this: LeBron
fucking
is the greatest ever.
I believe that, but I
He
don't
ain't,
believe it
he's
just.
not. He's not.
I believe LeBron is.
Jordan. At the end of the day, I will admit Jordan is the greatest.
I believe LeBron
But
is when you incorporate everything.
with what LeBron has to work with. You know what I'm saying? And lack thereof. To me, he the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you think 96 Jordan?
you don't even want to put 96 Jordan because that was the tail end of his. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't.
He still was Jordan.
Nah, he wasn't. But he wasn't as explosive. You know what I'm saying? Say like 92 Jordan. You know what I'm
96
saying?
Jordan could still get you 60.
Bro, he could, but it wasn't the same.
So can you imagine? Okay, well 93 Jordan.
Okay, 92, 93 Jordan.
That Jordan on that Cleveland team. That everybody saying LeBron carried and wasn't nobody on there. With that Jordan.
Which one? Which team?
Whatever team that everybody
Donnell
was-
Marshall?
Yeah, that one.
Bro, they're not. Bro, they're getting wiped out, nigga. What do you mean?
You think that Jordan
Hell yeah.
is letting that
He
team
might not
get
let it
wiped out?
happen, but it's gonna happen. He'll probably shoot. He'll probably die trying. You know what I'm saying? But he's not. No. Now you put LeBron on Jordan's team when he had Charles Oakley when they wasn't winning shit. You know what I'm saying? Put LeBron on Charles with Charles Oakley. Nigga, I guarantee you that he would have never lost, bro. You put LeBron out there with Charles Oakley.
I don't know.
You don't know.
LeBron is.
You put 6'8", 260 LeBron in the NBA in 1988-89. He's running the table, nigga. Them niggas ain't nowhere near as athletic as him, nowhere near as fast as him. All they gonna do is hit him with elbows when he come in, and he's 260.
You see what he do now when he get hit with
Bro,
elbow.
he's 260.
You see
nigga.
what he,
Bro.
exactly 260, and you see what
Bro,
happens to
because
him now.
that's the culture of the NBA now, to take the flop and all that. You put LeBron coming down. You tweeted it one day. You
No,
see him
honestly,
coming down the lane like a
locomotive?
like an antelope in a grizzly bear body. You know what I'm saying?
I'm moving.
Nigga, bro, he would have put LeBron on the team when Jordan had
Charles Oakley and him ain't letting that happen.
He would have been exactly.
In the Knicks.
Oh
He played
man,
against the Knicks doing that.
Man, he would've dogged them niggas.
Nah.
He'd have dogged them niggas.
That's why
Them niggas ain't fast enough.
They ain't gotta be fast.
Yes, they do.
They don't. It maybe in transition, but in a half court set, he is not getting to that rim and doing what he
Who's
want to
stopping
do.
him? Who?
Anthony Mason.
Bro, Anthony retarded Mason ain't doing nothing against LeBron, bro. He wasn't doing shit against Jordan or Pippen. What do you mean he didn't stop none of them niggas?
Them niggas was tougher than LeBron. LeBron is solid, big.
Bro.
But them niggas, with somebody like him coming, Dennis Rodman, like the bad boys.
He's dunking on them niggas.
You see
man.
how they was treating Jordan? The bad boys
Bro,
was treating
Jordan was small. He had to go to the gym in the offseason. He even said it. I had to go to the gym because Detroit's beating me up. And what he do? He came back bigger, stronger, and beat their ass.
That didn't want that because of that. That was because he got help the next year. Pippen wasn't with them the year before.
Bro, Pippen was with him. He just had migraines that year, nigga. But regardless, what I'm saying,
right.
He said they showed it. He was getting knocked the fuck out the air and all that. Bro, what you mean? He said it. I had to work out in the off season, so when he come back in the finals next year, I could do what I had to do. And he did what he had to do. Nigga, you put LeBron right now. You could put LeBron 3 years ago. Put LeBron in Miami and on any team, any of Jordan's Bulls teams without Jordan.
Wait, what?
You put LeBron, the Miami LeBron, on any team of Jordan's that he had.
Miami LeBron in any team with Jordan.
He's running the table, nigga.
Even the year that they played Dallas.
Bro, you put that. I'm talking about that LeBron. You know
That
what I'm saying?
LeBron was on the Dallas team. Played against Dallas.
What I'm saying is,
Dallas
I'm talking about his at his prime. Not even at his prime. He wasn't even at his prime then. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. I'm just talking about.
When was he at his prime?
He ain't never hit. I don't think. I just think he's always been great. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always been great. Like
He might be one of the only players that never had a prime.
right. That just always just been so good. You know what I'm saying? Full throttle for 15 years. Like I don't want to say because when would his prime have been? Because he's still in the MVP race in his 15th year.
Yeah.
And realistically.
And then the rules in this generation allow him to be able to stay where he's at right now, at the peak at where he's at, because of how the refs call games and how it's not soft, but how more lenient it is now. It allows him to be able to do all the shit. Like Steph Curry wouldn't have been able to do all of this back then.
Bro, what? Why not?
Because they would have put him down.
Bro, not about it.
He shoots a lot from three, but he also goes into the paint. You think he's in that paint in the 90s, early 90s?
He don't need to be because he shoots so good. He'd have learned after the first couple times, like, fuck it.
Back then, there was hand checking.
Bro,
they were hand checking back then.
I don't want to think about Steph in the 80s. Oh, Steph in the 80s?
You think about Larry Bird. The same thing with Larry. He's Larry Bird in the 80s.
He's not. Larry Bird is like 6'9".
I'm saying Larry Bird as far as shooting. You're talking about shooting because he's not going in the paint.
Bro, you don't need to go in the paint.
But
bro,
that's where he gets points now. He gets points in the
Steph
paint.
in the 80s in the NBA would have... That would have been amazing.
They would have put him down.
Man, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have been able to stop him.
They would have put him down. It'd have been too physical. It'd have been way too... For Steph, it'd have been way too physical. They would have fucked him up.
80s and 90s, he would have... Man, what? No, they wouldn't have.
They'd have fucked him up bad.
He don't gotta go in the
Like
paint,
if for a nigga to shoot threes and then turn around and walk off, you think like a Knicks team would let him show
Bro,
up
you
like
saying
that?
like the Knicks really stopped anybody? In the grand scheme of things, they didn't do shit. None of them did. Who did something in the 90s?
I'm talking about the physicality.
It don't matter.
I'm not talking about
but
winning.
does that matter?
It does matter for Steph Curry.
If they don't win, what does
For
it matter?
Steph Curry
Oh, that shit
in the
don't matter.
90s, it do matter.
It didn't matter because it didn't stop. It didn't stop Jordan from beating their ass. It didn't stop Pacers from beating their ass.
They're not 6'3", 160 pounds.
Reggie Miller's like 6'3", 160 pounds.
Reggie Miller's 6'7".
130 pounds.
It don't
160
matter.
pounds.
He's 6'7".
Okay, then. He's still 160 pounds.
He's
Bro,
6'7".
He's still 160
He's
pounds.
They're not letting Steph do what he's doing now. They're not letting him do that in the 90s. Now, if he get his shot off,
it ain't about letting him do anything. Steph is a killer out there. What do you mean?
Now, in this era.
His dad was a nice shooter.
Come on, you really brought
Bro,
up
his dad was a nice shooter.
He was a nice shooter, but he averaged what?
His dad was a nice shooter.
He averaged, about 8 points
But
a
niggas
game?
wasn't even shooting threes like that back then, though. You know what I'm saying? In the 80s. Like, niggas wasn't shooting threes. Bird shot 3 threes a game. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
about 90s ball.
Bro, 90s, man, Steph would have been dogging, nigga. Steph would have been dogging.
He definitely would be a good shooter, but he ain't.
Bro, I feel like a good percentage of these NBA players would flourish in the 90s and 80s. Because they're so athletic. Like, that shit over trumps anything. Like, them niggas is wild athletic nowadays. Them niggas in the 80s and 90s wouldn't better stop that shit.
Steph's not an athlete.
Bro, I'm not just, I said a vast majority of the NBA
Right,
players.
but I can only think of...
Man, a lot of them niggas would dog these niggas in you don't think Antetokounmpo would flourish in the 90s?
I don't know.
Man, you crazy as hell. I just want to know who you think.
I don't know because
the niggas you naming,
they're physical. I'm talking about physicality.
So you meet
like
physical team with another physical team.
But
so what?
Antetokounmpo, he's not a shooter. He gets his points in the paint or posting up. He's not posting anybody up.
Sean Kemp wasn't a shooter and he still made it to the finals.
But he was strong and physical.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, strong and physical.
Man. You tripping thinking these niggas.
Antetokounmpo is not strong.
Dog, he's gonna dog them niggas in the 90s.
I mean, they're gonna get off and get what they do, but it's not gonna be to the extent now. And then the way the refs called games back then, like, yeah, it would have been bad. It just would have. It's not.
And how? And you talking about LeBron soft?
Go ahead, it's picking you up doing it.
Bro, LeBron would have dogged them niggas in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do.
But
I can guarantee that. When I play them niggas on 2K with the Cavs, when I play the 90s teams, I dog them. So I know he would have dogged them niggas, man. That's like you put Iverson in today's NBA.
Oh, he's getting off.
Man, what? You put Iverson in today's NBA, he was just ahead of his time, you know what I'm saying? You put Iverson in today's NBA, is
were they not fouling him and hurting him like he was getting hurt back in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Bro, you just put, you let Iverson be in today's NBA.
He definitely would average like 50.
And he'd get a bunch of assists.
About 50. He probably average about a good 35.
As soon as they double team, he can just kick it out.
Oh, he ain't kicking it out.
Man, what? Iverson would have, I think Iverson would.
Yeah, he ain't kicking it out.
Iverson would be nice in today's NBA.
But, yeah. What else? Anything else going on? I gotta figure out, I gotta start getting in shape. That's my aura thing for this week. I probably said it last week, but I'm really starting to feel it.
I'm about to do that too. I've been saying that.
Yeah. You was talking about it too, right? Or you just talking about it? I thought you mentioned it. Oh,
I said I hit my squat.
No, you was talking about doing something else.
My girl was starting. She went back to the gym. I told her not to lose them hips and that ass. So
She got back in.
Yeah.
Got by it.
Does that matter?
what? Did I say that?
If she loses it.
No, it don't matter. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, no. But I mean, I like my
I
girl.
was just saying.
Nah. Oh, it's gonna matter. I'm gonna bring the cakes and motherfucking pies back in the house. Shit.
Oh,
Why?
man.
I am. My girl went like a strong 2 months of just straight cake and pie. One time,
Acting the food.
Listen, man, one day, there was like 2 slices left. She's like, "Oh my gosh, we're running out."
We gotta get
like,
Tina.
what?
Tina, you gotta come on sometime.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be recording next week because like I always told y'all, our anniversary is next Sunday, so
Oh, and it's Memorial Day weekend.
yeah. So we probably hold off for next and come back the week after.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything you got?
Nah, it ain't.
Shout out to everybody.
Happy Malcolm X Day yesterday.
What?
Yep, it was Malcolm X's birthday yesterday, so.
I thought his birthday was in February.
Taurus, you know.
I thought it was what's in February?
I don't know. Black History Month.
Nah, it's something else. Maybe that's something, I don't know. But yeah, happy Malcolm X Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rest up to the God.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all. I don't really got nothing else. Just taking it day by day.
Spread love, man.
Spread massive amounts of love.
Stay positive.
We trying to, we going into our first year and heading into this second. It was a long road. Got an even longer one to go.
It's all right, man. Take it one day at a time, man.
That's all you can do. I think that's about it. She's taking selfies and shit now, so it's her sign saying it's time to go.
Not really. Y'all
Alright.
were talking about stuff I didn't know.
Yeah, anything that you got, that's all you got.
That's it.
It's been episode 4, Getting Our Worlds Together podcast. Yeah, that's it. We out of here.
That was that ass for a real nigga. Come on.